Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 4. We are in our upper bracket final right here as we have the two teams of Malicious and Crinkle Cutz ready to fight head-to-head. First map, Gridlock. Let's see what these teams have in store for us from what's looking like the Locust team of the squad of Malicious. They're going to be sending player over mid, player over, actually two players over to the grenades, and a player over to the boom shot with a player watching over through back at that sniper rifle side. You'll see True Lords now pushing up through a little bit here from the Crinkle Cut lineup. And you actually, for those who might not know, Simdims, True Lords, B-Bags, and Mine Gippy are the players for that said lineup. As you do have Boomshot in the hands of the COG team. K tried to maybe push forward a little bit, but he decided to pull back on out. Was not wanting to risk it there with that Boomshot. And of course, it is now going to be picked up in the hands of K, who tries to go for that boom shot, but unfortunately just didn't really work the way he wanted it to. Either way, his teammates were able to pick off those kills, and the last one alive is going to be Simdims, who's now going to get cleaned up. Of course, he was just cleaned up at the same time. And yeah, now we're going to be seeing that first round go in favor of the squad of Malicious right there. We will now see with this next round what the squad of Crinkle Cutz can do to possibly answer back here in this one. We'll push on forward with this next play moving forward, and yeah, let's jump on board with the Locust with the COG team. We want to jump on board with the COG team, as I know B-Bags is going to die. Wrong COG player to jump on board with. Now we have True Lords getting pushed quite aggressively here from two of the Locust players, and that aggressiveness is what has just completely towered over the squad, the COG team of Crinkle Cutz right there. And you do see the early aggression has definitely got them those rounds, but from what I have been seeing through the bracket so far, Crinkle Cutz, they haven't dropped them up. They definitely took out a very, very great squad, the Japanese squad, the Peace Maintenance Unit, that's their name. There we go. And who definitely took out a definitely upsetting match against GPP and the Pumpkin Spice Latte team. And Crinkle Cutz also took out Obscure as well. So, definitely taking out some wins so far. They just haven't shown what I was expecting here in this game so far earlier on. Of course, having maybe a little bit of break might have brought a little bit of momentum, maybe a little bit rusty. Either way, we're going to be seeing a couple of kills trailing across the map so far. The boom shot has been picked up by Gazelle there. It's a 2v3 situation, makes it a 2v2 with the boom shot in play. We'll be able to get the down. B-Bags getting dropped. Shrekman will be able to clean up that kill. That sniper rifle is in play as well as Mike Yippee will be going up. Nade's right behind him as well, bouncing back. He's going to get cleaned up by the Nade stun. He's going to get pushed on up there by Shrekman, and he's going to get cleaned out as well right there, as you will have that melee kill out of Gazelle to clean up that round. That is going to be a 3-0 lead for the squad of Malicious there, as you will now have this next round loading in. We'll see what these guys can answer with. Pushing on up, and I'm going to stick on board with the Locust team as I do so, because they're about to get a clean sweeping gridlock here if they can keep it going. Smoke grenades being out in play as well. Players going to be rolling over to the sides as K makes a mistake of pushing too far. Elite drops as well. And you will have True Lords looking a little bit too aggressively, if I do say so myself, as we have Shrekman going for these shots. He's going to get taken down, leaving the last player alive to be Gazelle. He's also going to get dropped, so the 4-0 dream is no longer as they get taken down. The first round to the team of Crinkle Cutz comes into play. And yeah, we will see the 3-1 lead there from them come into effect, as we will now have this next round starting on through. As, yeah, well, let's see what these guys in this next round opening up will be able to do with K being at that back play at the end. Locust team has picked up the boom shot with the sniper going in the hands of the COG team right now. Shrekman will be on your screen at the moment with the boom shot in play. Of course, I want to see what he can do really with his power position to lead the way for his team moving on forward into this next play moving forward. Of course, they're able to fire one boom shot out, but wasn't able to really connect with the play, or really use that to as effectively as he really could have moving forward. So we'll now see if this will change. As he spots out one player, he's going to pull out the pistol, try to get a couple of shots in, and swapping over to Sim Dibs. And of course, sniper rifle player in the hands of B-Bags playing as Ben as well. So you're always going to note that one across the map. He's going to be rotating to the top of the Hamburst Tower as well. Does spot one, and he's just going to be really eyeing out which position will be best for him to really use. You've got Mike Hippie on the boom car there, as well as you have Elite over into the sniper tower. We have Gazelle at the other side of the boom shot archers, and Tourniquet at one of the middle grenade cars as well. But yeah, still playing a little bit slow. Now we have seen these come into play, you know, a little bit over time and time again over on these slow rounds. But, you know, we're really trying to see which team will really take an advantage out of this one. Because they've got power weapons. They've got the control of, you know, some of the areas of the map. But it's still a 4v4 situation. It's still quite even in these in this end of things. So, you know, we'll really see how this can play out. With Mike Hippie over on that boom car, we're going to be seeing Elite there, just trying to spot a couple of players. A couple of pistol shots come out from Gazelle. Wasn't able to completely get the headshot though, so he's going to, you know, that player's going to back into cover as True Lords over on these pot plants. Maybe looking to play a little bit of a sneaky push up forward. Does spot one, might go for these shots. No, he won't. Does spot one at the top of the long shot though. I do believe that player has spotted him. I do believe that he's Elite also, so let's see if we can find him. No, it's not going to be Elite. It's going to be Gazelle, and you're going to be seeing Elite just weapon slide this boom shot, but he's going to get headshotted. Quick smart there by B-Bags, as that sniper is in play as well from, I do believe, Gazelle at the same time. Schreckman does take down B-Bags. That second boom is definitely effective there for them. 3v3 situation is the current situational aspect in this game, as Mike Hippie over at the back of the boom vent. Gazelle going to be aiming one of the players up. I do believe Sim Dibs there at the top of the Hamburst Tower, and you are going to be having at the same time Tourniquet going to be covering his back there at the long shot tower. And Schreckman with the boom on Sim Dibs, cleaning him up, knowing every angle. And there we go. There's another boom shot. Probably misunderestimated him right there, thinking that he only had 2 booms, but of course he picked up the ammo from the previous launch, so he was able to get 3 boom shots in his canisters just then. Out of ammo now though, as he's going to be pushing forward that last play with the rest of his team, able to clean him up, able to get that round for themselves, but they're going to be able to clean that one up. 4-1 is the map. Malicious take out the first map here in the best of 5 series, and they are able to clean it out for themselves. And of course, with that, making it a you know, 1-0 lead so far in the series for them. Now, with that in mind, we still have, you know, map number 2, War Machine, map number 3, Fuel Depot, for the team of Crinkle to potentially come back here into this game overall. But you know, we'll have to really see in this play how it really will really affect them moving into the second match. I guess the team is going to be looking to swap over COG and stuff, COG and Locust sides. At the same time, we'll update that scoreboard there for you all as well. Of course, for those who do use social media, feel free to tweet out the stream. Of course, tweet at and include at Gao Oceania, so we can help spread awareness here for the Asia Pacific Gears of War scene. As we load into our next map, once again, Gears of War, majestic game in its downtime. You know, when you have an issue, there is a couple of times, but even, you know, when you're running smoothness, flawlessly, you're able to really get on there quite well, and you know, clean things up as well as you could. But War Machine loading on up now. Let's see how this round though will equal out with this with the next map moving on forward, which is of course going to be the War Machine. As War Machine loads on up. Going to be jumping on board with Gazelle here for for this opening round, but I think I might swap on over to Tourniquet right there as he over onto that window, getting shot out from the side. He's going to be providing a little bit of a crossover onto mid though, and this could be crucial if he could manage to actually pick off that cross. The player owner the window has decided to fall back. I don't think he understood exactly where that crossfire was coming from. Either way, nice nade there from B-Bags. Takes down Shrekman, and Tourniquet will also get dropped there from the crossfire from up the top of the Troika with that quick pistol trigger figure. We do have a 1-0 lead there. The next round starts on up. We'll jump aboard with our COG team, though. We had B-Bags playing exceptionally good game there for from that previous round, and you know, we'll see if they can continue it again. B-Bags going to be going up to his little bit of a trick there with the nades, taking the nades and going straight up the top to the Troika. Of course, nades going to be coming out from both these two players there. Second now just bouncing off to the side of the sandbag there as he'll be contested, and you will be seeing the guys from the COG team. B-Bags just unfortunately might have getting a little bit duped there. Player going a little bit of a flank. Let's see if we can find him. I do believe that he's going to be... no, it's not going to be him either way. We have a lead taking down Mike Yippee. He's going to be cleaned up. B-Bags going to be getting the shot there on Shrekman. He'll get taken down in return. One player left up for the COG team, up against two from the Locust. And it's going to be True Lords taking on Elite and Tourniquet right there. As we do have... Now we do have that 1v2 situation, but the Talkboat is going to be in play of Tourniquet, and the Sniper Rifle is going to be in play of Elite. So two power weapons in favour of the Locust team. It's a 2v1 situation for them as well. So, you know, it's their round to take out right now. True Lords, it's his round to lose. And I mean, you know, maybe with a good clutch play, could get this round for him and his team. Still his early days though, and of course in these 1v2 situations where they try to locate this player, it is going to slow it down a little bit. And we do have that Sniper Rifle just narrowly missing a headshot there on True Lords. True Lords going to back on out as we have that Talkboat. Just unfortunately not being able to connect. That Sniper gets a good body though, and he's going to be looking up the top to maybe clean this one up even further. Shots coming out from the pistol though. He's decided to go for his better weapon, and he does make True Lords into 3/4 red though, regenerating his health a little bit. Now he's going to get boxed in on the top side of the map. He's pulled out the pistol, and you hear that Talkboat charging. You know he's not really going to be able to get away from this one. He needs to make a play for moving forward. He's going to get shot on the side there from the sniper as he tries to just stay alive and not get hit from a Talkboat. He's going to get cleaned up by Elite's Nasher, and he will get cleaned up here from that one, evening up the overall round count to 1-1. As we will see this next round starting on up round number 3, where we will jump on board with the Locust team running on forward. That is going to be Shrekman over onto this nade side. I want to jump on board with Elite, who's over onto this sniper side. Is going to be the players sitting on back here for the Locust team here. As a player is over on that window side, swapping over. We've got Shrekman up top fighting a battle as well. He's actually going to be contested there quite aggressively as he goes for these shots. Should be able to win this one actually if he gets a good shot. There we go. He's going to be able to take down B-Bag, swapping over. They've got the numbers advantage now. They should be able to close on him with that height advantage that they did provide with themselves. Mike Yippee is going to be just progressing over through the middle of the map though. Being contested by one, getting some good shots off in the back, able to pick off that kill. Gazelle gets down. Gazelle gets taken as Shrekman downs True Lords. We've got the crossfire from up top, being able to be taking down and Sail. Just going to go in for this double kill. Going to be able to clean that one up, leaving Simdib's last one alive. Only 2 members for him to take on though, and he does have a Sniper Rifle in his hands, so we'll see if this will come into play. But I mean, you know, you're looking at these guys, you're looking at that 1v2 situation, you're looking at the position now, Shrekman and Tourniquet, where they are located and what they can do for themselves here in this one. And you know, you're just looking at the position that Simdims have put himself in. Not too bad one for him to go in for a 1v2 clutch, especially with that Sniper Rifle in hand. He's got players pushing him right now, and he needs to get these shots on point for him to stand a chance here in this 1v2 situation, with the round going a little bit slower right here. We will be seeing still going to be sitting on Simdim's perspective for the moment as he attempts to make something happen in this 1v2 situation that he finds himself in. Of course, currently going 2 kills for himself up against 2 players. Never going to be a great thing for him, but if he can make something work with maybe an active sniper bullet, could never be a bad thing. As of course he doesn't exactly know where both these players are just yet. He needs to play cautious from all angles, swapping over. You do see them in relative proximity with one another. SimDims is going to be still looking, seeing which opportunity could present himself first. Does miss the shot off, unfortunately. Players are now going to be chasing him. I do believe from 2 angles, they're still going to be holding hands. Nice body shot there from him though, but he wasn't able to really secure the headshot. He's really just focusing on staying alive, running away, seeing if he can get himself into a good position, forcing a mistake out of the opposition team. And at the moment, I mean, managed to stay alive, he's going to be able to pick up some nades. Unfortunately, failed the weapon slide the first time, but they're able to get it the second time. Pistol shots coming out there from Shrekman. Fortunately, a couple of misses out of that one. As I remember, you do have nades in the hands of him, so Saya needs to be careful. As Shrekman also managed to dodge those one. He's going to be up the top here with that sniper rifle in play. And of course, the way they're running out, of course, the team of Malicious, you know, they're holding together. They're playing it as a team, and you know, isn't a bad thing. However, it is allowing SimDims the opportunity to just be able to run out of there and to be able to just go through that one opening that is left open from them. So you know, with that, they're still pushing forward. SimDims has picked himself up a second set of grenades, and there's of course more sniper ammo that he isn't really going to trouble himself with at the moment. It is now maybe forcing them to go in for a different split kind of push here, as we do have the nades coming out there from SimDims there on Shrekman. Shrekman's just going to be able to pull out the Nasher though, contesting him at the front point. SimDims, he thought he had the advantage with those grenades. Unfortunately, it was a bit slow to pull out his Nasher, and he was taken down. It's going to be the second round to the squad of Malicious right there, and we do have, you know, with that, the squad of Malicious taking the lead 2-1 here in this execution on War Machine. Pulling back on down though, we do have the squad of the COG team of Crinkle Cutz. Still looking to get a couple of good shots here, but unfortunately it's going to be like Gazelle gets the down there on True Lords, and the nade from B-Bags taking down 2 of his teammates plus Gazelle. I'm not too sure if that was a worthwhile trade. And you will see SimDims taken down as well. B-Bags going to be the last one alive up top. And he's going to be in a 1v3 situation. Tries to push forward. The roll was his enemy. Unfortunately, he can't do it as well as I do. And, you know, in the rolling capacity, it is going to get taken down. That's going to be 3-1. And, yeah, that is going to be a 3-1 lead for them to take. So they need one more round to be able to secure themselves another map for the team of Malicious, making it a 2-0 lead for them to potentially have. As you will see, the players, of course, approaching over through to this window side. We've got B-Bags throwing some nades over, deciding not to go up top this time. Actually focus maybe on wrapping around this fork angle, as he does get a couple of good shots here, but misses the second crucial one, and he will get taken down there by Gazelle. Gazelle gets cleaned up there by True Lords, as you do have a 3v3 situation roll on in. And we do have Shrekman taking down SimDims as Mike Yippee takes down Shrekman. Torque will clean up Mikey, and True Lords also gets cleaned up, leaving that map count to a 4-1 round count. Being able to increase their lead 2-0. And being only one map away to advance over into the grand finals of the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 4 right there. As yeah, we will be seeing the next map come into play. Next map, just looking at the map rotation, will be in execution on Fuel Depot. Fuel Depot, definitely a map we have seen. As we wait to start this one up, hopefully straight away, as all players should be ready for this one. We wait to get into the game for this Fuel Depot, but for those who are currently watching, I ask this question time and time again, but I'm always keen to hear your thoughts. Who do you think will be taking out this game moving forward? Will it be Malicious? Will they continue to get a clean sweep and take out a 3-0? Will Crinkle Cutz come back in this game and be able to come for a little bit of a comeback here in this one. Of course, you're just going to have to stay tuned and find out. But yeah, we are just waiting for this game to start on up, and hopefully that shouldn't be too much longer. I'm pretty sure this is the longest time we've been in a lobby without someone actually not being in the lobby and waiting. So yeah, starting on up. There we go. They must have heard me talking. Must have heard me my excitement for this game to start it up. And okay. Let's get things started here on this execution on Fuel Depot. Okay, ramifications 3-0 clean sweep for Malicious to be able to take it out. Let's see if they'll be able to keep themselves composed here for this one, to be able to secure that for themselves, or will it be just a little bit of a Fuel Depot map for the squad of Crinkle Cutz to be able to come back and maybe make a comeback with. Still going to be interested to see how this map will play out. Of course, Boom Shot located over on the middle of the map. Teams are going to be fighting for that control over onto that side, where they're going to be going through the outside, go through the side doors to climb up through the jump ups and get over through that Boom Shot side, or just run straight through the map and go through the middle doors is yet to be determined. But we'll see how these guys are going to be playing this one out. And of course, Sniper Rifle is going to be playing with some grenades most likely, as these teams go to pick them up. There you go, you're seeing the Cog team going for those grenades and that Sniper Rifle, it seems, as they push on over. He's going to be Tornicade though, he's going to be running straight over into the to the middle hangar of the map. You have Tornicade going to be not contested too much by it. There we go, there's the player there on the top of the contest. True Lord's down, Sim Dims. Shrekman's going to be the one to take him down though, as we have Mike Yippee downing one, Gazelle downing him in return. Shrekman cleans True Lords up, and B-Bags takes the kill on Tourniquet. Gazelle melees Mike Yippee, and we have Elite with the Lancer to be able to down the last remaining Cog player of B-Bags as they clean him up and take out the first round of the execution on Fuel Depot. With the next round, the second round coming up, teams will swap sides, and we will see if these guys will go for a little bit of a similar strat, or maybe try to up things up, or change things up rather, for this round coming on up. Let's find a board with the front runner here from the Cog team. That is going to be Mike Yippee, as he pushes on through into this boom shot once again. Just going to be relying straight on this boom shot. Going to go for this weapon slide. Does it perfectly. And we'll be able to get that one locked in for his team as the opposition team, Locust team, goes on straight through the hangar to the helipad to be able to clean up a couple of kills. Two of their players will drop, and Mike Yippee will look to make this a third, as unfortunately he won't be able to with that boom shot. Elite was taking a full red though, I might add. So it was a very narrow miss. He was able to get there in the end. 4v2 situation is currently the player numbers at the moment. With Shrekman looking to contest on one. He's got a couple of players needs to keep an eye on through the back as well, as those players will be keeping up. No, Shrekman with the shot there on B-Bags. Nade's coming out, and he will not connect just yet, but oh my lordy, that Sniper Rifle kill. Still a 3v2 situation though, as they decided to bail out of that corner hammerburst area. Still going to be on board with Shrekman for that, maybe more of the headshot montage. We'll just have to find out. But Mike Yippee, True Lords, and Sim Dims, they're not too eager to make a play forward after that. And yeah, we are going to be seeing what they can do to maybe stay alive in this game here. The two players left alive, Elite and Shrekman from the Locust team, of course. Stay around to lose though. Of course, with being down in terms of numbers, but they do have that Sniper Rifle in play. Of course, the game has slowed down a bit though. You might notice, of course, that they are going to be waiting for that boom shot in play. Of course, Mike Yippee in his hands at the current stage, as they move on forward now with these power weapons in their control, to see what they can maybe happen with that smoke grenades out to provide a little cover. The players from the Locust team have bailed back over onto the pubs right there, as Nades have come in play. That Nade should be able to clean up one or get very, very heavily tagged. And you will see that Cog player just try to bail out of there. Boom shot's out. Boom shot will miss, and the first kill will happen. Second shot into the boom shot play. He's taking a half red. He's going to get taken down with no boom shots being able to take him out. 1v1 right here, as we do have the shot in the back. Mike Yippee being able to clean him up. And that was a very stressful round for them right there. They nearly lost that one if that player just turned around. But yeah, that's going to be 1-1. Next round starting on up, as we do see the guys from the Locust team looking to want to make an advantage here for this round. I'm going to be jumping on board with Sale once again, though, as he leads the round. Leads his team in this round here for this one as he rotates over to the boom shot right here. He's going to be getting shot in the back, though. He needs to go for this weapon slide, but won't be able to do it. And I do believe I heard this one before that. Sale can't really weapon slide as well as he should, as well as the rest of his team can. I think I'm guilty of that as well, due to just not being able to learn it since Gears 1. And not being able to do it successfully, rather. Like, having more of a 50-50 chance of it. I do believe Sale does struggle with that weapon slide as well, so him picking up the boom shot just left him as an open target from that. As you will now see that 2v3 situation unfold. 2 players for the COG team, but that shot from B-Bags, unfortunately, just not being able to connect with the head. And still leaving him being able to walk away with that one at this current stage. B-Bags on your screen at the moment, getting a body shot over there on the boom player. The boom player missing that boom shot there as well, mind you. As True Lords goes forward for the contest there, and Trackman takes him down, making it a 2v2 situation now. About to be a 2v1 though, as COG player does get taken down. Second COG player dropped in an instant, as you will now see that round count go in favour of the Malicious lineup. Of course, these two teams and their team names. For some reason, I keep getting them confused for one for the other, so I always have to double back and just make sure I'm saying the right team name before I do say it. But with this next round starting on up, let's jump on board with the man Mikey IM. However you want to say it, he's going to be pushing forward for this boom shot. He's going to be weapon sliding it. He's going to be doing it right. And he's going to be having 2 Locust players going to push him. And unfortunately, that was not the result he wanted. The Locust players are up and at him as they go forward to these shots. The Cross Lancer is there as well. They just push forward aggressively. And the last COG player alive is going to be B-Bags as he rotates back over to the boom shot. He will get taken down by Torticay. And that is going to become 3-1 in favour of the team of Malicious. Unfortunately, one more round is all that's needed for them to be able to close out this series. And yeah, that could be all she wrote in just the moment. But we'll just have to really find out how this team will react under pressure, one round away from losing the overall map. B-Bags is going to be leading his teams away right now. He jumps over straight away through the middle of the cover. His team's under a little bit of fire right there. Getting shot in the back, taking a half red. Might be nearly down right there. Boom shot picked up there by the Locust team. Shots in the back. B-Bags being able to clean up. No, he's not able to clean up the shot just yet. Got to get chainsawed. And that could be a disastrous turn of events here, right here. No, but it does seem like the COG team have it covered. They're going to be able to completely dominate the Locust squad. And even though a little bit of a fail shotgun shot in the back, it is still going to be the team of Crinkle Cutz staying alive here in this game. It is going to be 3-2. Still in favour of Malicious. Still one more round is all that's needed for them to be able to make something happen. But yeah, let's see as they move on forward in this 4v4 situation. COG team going to be pushing on up through into this boom shot side. Shots out, forcing the Locust team back a little bit though. Boom shot has been picked up there from the COG as they look to move forward. Simdims takes down Torticay. Gazelle takes down Simdims in a retaliation. B-Bags going to be just looking to get out of the line of fire that he currently finds himself in. Turns around though with that Lancer to try and maybe pick up a kill. Tries to go for the 2-piece, but it does seem like he's got the edge so far in this game as he takes down Gazelle. Leap downs Mike Yippee as we have him getting now shut down. 2v2 situation as True Lords looking to go over through the middle of the map. He's going to have his boom shot straight to the face as he does get taken down. Second player right behind trying to provide a little bit of cover as B-Bags goes forward for a revive there. Might have been a bad move, but no, he's able to get out of there with his teammates alive. No, never mind. Elite goes through the side with that Lancer. They're going to take out that map, take out that round, take out the map, take out the series 3-0, and they will now be the team advancing into the grand final of the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 4. Now, with that, of course, a little bit of a bracket update with them. But Crinkle Cutz will be knocked into the losers bracket final. They'll need to wait for the GPP squad and the Peace Maintenance unit to finish off their match. The winner will then play Obscure, and then the winner will then play that Crinkle Cutz matchup. So we still have quite a few more games left in play here in the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 4. So be sure to stay tuned because we have more action coming up next after this short break.